Okay, welcome to my review of the Old Family Farm 2019. I literally had to back out of the game and start recording from here. It's not a bad back out either. It is a really good back out. Anybody that knows me knows I started playing since Farm Simulator 13. I've had 17, 19. I've also had the console versions because with console versions you don't get as much, you don't get to do really as much, but in a way. But I like going for the console achievements because I like to do Xbox and play Fortnite and all that other good stuff. So I play on both, but I really love simulators on the computer because it gives so much more life to the game. And I absolutely love modders. I don't really care what kind of modder you are or what you bring to the modding community. I love seeing what everybody has put their work into and what they've done. And this one right here, it takes me back. It makes me feel good just starting here. And this is high praise for me. I haven't done this with any map except other than Michigan. Michigan to me is the best map in the game, period. And that's as far as I'm concerned. And a lot of people's going to disagree. Yeah, I know the ditches and water triggers and all these concerns, and I share your frustrations. But the thing about it is, those frustrations for a reason, and you might want to stay tuned to my channel and subscribe because there might be a little something coming up in regards to Michigan. So I'm not going to give away too much, but yeah, I may have a special episode dedicated to Michigan coming up here in about a week or two at the most. So you might want to hit the subscribe button, if nothing else, just to check that out. But I want you to hear something whenever this map starts up. But I've never heard on any farm except for maybe in pure farming or something like that, where you have to kind of take care of grandpa's old debt and all that kind of bull. But anyway,
Welcome, partner. Your grandpa left you this farm. It needs a lot of work to get it in shape. Do you have what it takes to do that? Well, let's just find out how good you really are.
how country can you get? This is straight up Kentuckian territory country with the voice and everything. Um, It's a beautiful map. It is an old map feel. I absolutely love the first initial impressions of it. I don't care if this thing has a half a dozen bug issues. Right now, I'm just taken back and floored. So this is really a first look for me as far as the first part of this video goes. I will be checking out some of it to actually see what all you can and can't do, and where all you can go and how the map looks. Got a pretty decent little storage shed, a little bit nearer than what I would like to see on the farm. I wish it was all about like this, but I mean, still, I've worked on old farms and stuff, and old farms look just like this. It's amazing. So let me see if any of these doors open. How cool is that? Looks like an old building house over there. Got a little place to store. I noticed in some of the pictures they had round bales stored in here. So yeah, and like I said, I am playing in multiplayer. Yep, still sick. I'm gonna have this hack for the rest of the winter, I guess. Um, let's see, and even the map. I mean, I just kind of yeah, this is just so cool. I mean, they may have been doing this now since 15. I have no clue. I haven't seen it in a while, and I haven't really played any map that looks like this. It's not a small map. I generally, I don't mind visiting Europe maps and playing them for a short while, but I just don't really do them too much because I don't like my silage bales rolling off down the hills, and so, and I don't even much care to play the American map. But you know, if you do like it, that's fine. Everybody's got their own. And to me, I like playing Michigan, or I like playing the American Outback, just to name a few. I mean, I like big fields and I like the struggle, like I said, to work my way from small to large. And I don't like my bales take off rolling down a hill or having to put something down there trying to catch them. To me, the thing shouldn't be rolling down hills to start with. It has nothing. If they would stay in place when you dump them, then I would play Europe probably more because they just look prettier. So anyway, and whenever you go to the garage, some people in this mode will load up the garage with kind of too much equipment. Like I said, here you got nothing, which I think is great. Even though I'm in the starting area, you don't own all the land. You can buy parts of the land, I assume, without even looking at this. It's going to be grass. And of course over here, then this section where you start out in, you actually, I guess in solo play, you probably get all these fields here, but it's not out of the realm to start, you know, in a different location. I don't know how good the leveling and stuff be. I'm going to check out as well. This may be just the best place to start, period. It looks like a small farm setup. So if you wanted to go for the harder play, hopefully it would support a lot of multiplayer stuff. So anyway, I'm fixing to check this out and drive around a bit. I'll just take the plain old lizard truck. And go from there. Won't need that. I am going to kind of clutter the screen a little bit so I can see to get around. That's better. Silent motor drown it out. So let's take a look around. There's storage for your roots. Very nice. So all your sales stuff is pretty much right here. A whole lot of triggers in this area. Which is fine because this really isn't kind of wanting to be a large map or a large map feel. The signs, the gas pumps. I wish you could actually see the numbers and stuff clearer. An interesting fact, I don't know if y'all have ever looked at, and I'll probably mention this in a couple of my videos, if you ever looked at the gas pumps that Giants released, go to the starter map and drive right next to the shop where the gas station is, and check out the price on the gas pump. I think it was like 20-something cents a gallon. That's not gas prices here. I have remembered gas prices since they was like 90 cents a gallon. Oh, cool. I don't know about y'all, but this is going to be a map that I'm going to play. I can just straight up tell you right now, I'm not going to have to go through too much. This, like I said, I really don't know too much about the past of the map, but if you can hear the music and stuff, I don't know if you can or not. Environment volume, turn it up. But I mean, it's got music and talking when you first come up. It's just really nice. That could get a little hazardous, I guess. Or is it actually even a train coming? No. Okay, so that's more environment sounds that's been added. You can hear the train coming. I was thinking, well, good thing I didn't cross that track and there's nothing there to block you. I go flying across the map. And so here's another deterrent from having large equipment. Unless you took a shortcut, you just really can't. It just literally begs for you to kind of go to my style gameplay that I like to do so much. Take a little drive around the side. Hopefully I'll be done with this hacking here for long. I've been sick off and on all winter. It's for in the house here, kids and my wife, and I swear we just pass it from one to another. Yeah, I mean the fields are just right for go in and get the small harvester, small header. It's no big deal. And I don't know if y'all realize it or not, but this little tractor right here, I mean, the colors isn't that great or anything, but this could be just standard for Fiat, and that's not something I know about. We got John Deere green and Case around here, so. But if you put narrow tires on this tractor, it's got 150 horsepower. So literally, no matter what you really want to do, it can mow. It can do the windrow, the weeders and stuff. It does a whole lot more than most of the tractors in its class for more money. You don't even get in comparison to that to about the Valtra. But if you notice, it has 145 horsepower. And this one still has 150. So if you're going up, I wasn't too crazy about that mod. I know it's really downloaded and it's kind of cool, but I couldn't do a whole lot with it just because of the power issue and needing to run stuff like forklifts and stuff like that. But yeah, this little tractor though is pretty cool, and I think I may even use it on this map. It's not too shabby. The horsepower's really nice, and the price is pretty nice if you would consider that would be a used tractor in this day and time. But this little tractor right here, and then that one, if you need a forklift on your tractor, I think, yeah, this one. I run it a lot, along with a combination of, depending on what kind of work I want to do, I use this trailer a lot. And but I'm not really going to showcase a lot of the mods. I'm just going to focus on this map. And I'm going to load it up now in single player. So I'm going to pause this for a second so y'all can see what it looks like starting up in single player. Okay, we're back. And starting it up now in just plain old, I'm new to the game mode and offline, not multiplayer. So
Welcome, partner. Grandpa left you this farm. It needs a lot of work to get it. Do you have what it takes to do that? Well, let's just find out how good you really are.
I don't know if y'all can hear that or not. I can't wait to review the video and see if that's actually is at all being broadcast. If it is, that'd be awesome. Alright, let's take a look at the garage. Well, okay, well, I'm not too crazy about seeing the big John Deeres. A lot of you might like them and stuff, but again, having a lot of this stuff start is nice for some people, and some people it's not. It's no negative thing towards the creator of the map. Everybody plays the way that they want. It's not a reason to bust anybody on it. If this is their style of play, then hallelujah. It's a really easy to fix for me. Instead of trying to bust somebody and comment or something like that, takes about 2 seconds. I mean, after all, we're playing a game the way we want to play the game. And there's so much that we can do now with Giants editor and stuff like that, and be able to play the game we want. I don't plan on doing any livestock. I plan on doing just strictly farming on this. I'm actually going to save this as my playthrough and play this map for a while day. I know I'm going to keep the silo. No, I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to favor a small one. Like I said, there's no disrespect or anything. There's nothing negative towards the author of this map. This is just kind of like, make the start of the game the way you want to make the start of the game. Because it's all about you and getting it right for you anyway. And this map has a lot to offer. Let's see, I still got to... I'll go ahead and buy my combine while we're here. I know this probably ain't really part of the review, but I mean, fast forward if you want, or hang out with me a minute. Okay, that'll take care of that. Check my debt. Alright, I got 774,000 in no debt. And here's another thing that I like to do too. If I actually want more than a struggle than that, so I'm just going to do this right here. Come over here and pick out the most expensive thing I can get. And then back out. Alright, did not. Definitely went down. There it is. I must be blind. Saying about you just take and buy and sell. I got 644,000. Come back over here, buy me another. Go to the garage, sell it. Now I got down 515,000, and I'll do that about 3 or 4 times. Maybe even take me out alone, buy a couple of them, and sell them. I like to start with a little bit of debt. I mean, if we're trying to do Grandpa any justice here, we're going to have to kind of take over where he left off. And looking at the farm, he really wasn't really in 8R country or territory. So, yeah, I think I'm going to save out here. And props to the author. I just joined their group on Facebook. You might want to click the link and head on over and join them. I think they're going to be well worth following. I expect to see a lot of good stuff to come out of them. And this may very well now be my favorite. My favorite starting map for small play, if I can just get enough small equipment to get into it. I'm going to keep Michigan #1 in multiplayer, hands down. American Outback is still a nice one for single player as well. So it'll keep top 2, and even Michigan top 2 in single play, but multiplayer play, like I said, Michigan hands down. And I know it's going to be even better. They're constantly working on it, and I think I got me a new favorite single play map. So everybody have fun. Hope you enjoyed the review. Like, subscribe. Be sure you subscribe, because like I said, if everything goes the way I hope, I'm hoping that some really good reviews is going to be coming this way in about a week or 2. And keep my fingers crossed. So I've got to meet a lot of nice people this week and great modders and stuff. So stay tuned and help me build my channel. And I owe it all to all of you. I couldn't do it without any of you. I got some good family videos on there. Time my kids, racetracks, and falling off the side of mountains and everything else, along with my first mod review that was just total laughable. But anyway, check it all out. I'm glad y'all stopped in and spent some time with me. Everybody have fun.